Carol's Daughter does a great job of tightly sealing the stuff they ship. Hi everybody, I'm Rose, the blogger from My Randomosity, and I decided to give some natural light a try. Back in my bedroom, and I'm actually sitting like right in front of my window, and hopefully none of my neighbors will walk by, otherwise they'll think that I am crazy and talking to myself. Or they'll see me sitting here and wondering why am I sitting here like I'm some sort of Asian ghost. This is going to be a Carol's Daughter haul, and I want to preempt this by actually saying, I don't know if any of you guys that are watching this have actually watched my previous videos and know anything about me, but I am a cosmetic counter manager, and the department store I work for requires me to be knowledgeable of all 6 of the different lines that we carry. But Carol's Daughter is the line that I'm most knowledgeable in. I'm the actual Carol's Daughter counter manager at the department store I work for. And I wanted to do this to kind of share with you guys the products that I use typically on a normal basis. And also just put it out there. If any of you guys have any questions about the line, please don't hesitate to comment or message me and ask, because I can answer them, because I actually know what I'm talking about. Alright, well, in no particular order, I guess I'll talk about the one body product that I currently have. And that is the Orange Ambrosia Shea Souffle. Well, actually, before I get into this, let me give you some background information on the line. Carol's Daughter is an all-natural line, so that means there's no parabens, no sulfates, no artificial fragrances, no artificial colors, no silicones, no petroleum oil, no mineral oil, no petroleum, no mineral oil, no animal byproducts, cruelty-free. They use mostly recyclable packaging. Just a really great all-around natural line. And they do, they used to have cosmetics, which I think eventually in the future she wants to build back up to that. But currently all they have is skincare, body products, and what they're most well known for is their hair care. And they have plenty of flagship stores all across the United States. I know they're testing, and they're available in Sephora. They're testing in a lot of department stores right now, like Macy's, Dillard's. I'm sure there's plenty of others, but those are the only 2 I can think of off the top of my head, or at least, yeah, those are the only 2 I could think of off the top of my head. And a big misconception about Carol's Daughter, well, with the hair care at least, is that it's only for black people, which is so not true. Of course, they do have some products that are more specific for ethnic hair, but if you're white, if you're Asian, if you're Hispanic, it doesn't really matter. You can use it if you're looking for a good, all-natural brand. The shampoos are sulfate-free, so if you have dry hair, frizzy hair, damaged hair, thinning hair, it's not going to over-dry you, it's not going to strip color. The moisturizers and styling products don't have petroleum or mineral oil. So what that means is, you know, it's not going to build up on your scalp. A big misconception with black hair products, you know, products that can contain petroleum and mineral oil, your hair does not really absorb it. It's almost like you're putting Vaseline on your hair, or with body products on your skin. It might feel like it's moisturizing you, but it's actually not. It's just sitting on the outer layer of your skin. A very disgusting, nasty test of how petroleum just sits. It doesn't absorb into anything because it's a synthetic byproduct that I've heard about is a person did an experiment where they clipped, I know this is disgusting, they clipped their toenails and put them in Vaseline and let it sit in the jar overnight. 24 hours later, they opened the jar and uncovered the toenails, and the toenails were exactly the same. They weren't softer. They just didn't change because the toenails could not absorb the petroleum, and that's what basically what petroleum does when it's in mineral oil, when it's in like your body lotions, your body butters, and when it's in your hair products. But yeah, our products are not watered down with a lot of fillers, weird preservatives and stuff. So they do have a shelf life. But the good thing about it is, you know, kind of like just like organic food, there's no weird funky chemicals in them. So therefore the products are more concentrated. So over time you do use less. Now I hear a lot of complaints at my counter, oh, it's so overpriced. Well, you use less. You don't have to use half a jar of a moisturizer to moisturize your hair or skin, because a little goes a long way with it. But anyway, let me actually get into the products that I do currently have. These are just the ones I currently have. Of course, I've gone through, I've worked for the company for, this month it makes it 3 years now. So these are just the products that I currently have. And this is the only body product I'm going to talk about, and that's the Orange Ambrosia Shea Souffle. Again, this is like a hand, foot, and body moisturizer in the Orange Ambrosia scent. Now, I know at the department store counters, we basically only have, let me think, 1, 2, maybe 5 different fragrances. You might be able to find all the fragrances at the flagship stores and on the Carol Starr website. But at the department stores, we only have 5 fragrances. Typically, normally, Almond Cookie, Ecstasy, the New Coconut, Orange Ambrosia, and Goddess Flower. I think that's all. But yeah, the Shea Souffles are just basically just a good all-around foot, hand, and body moisturizer. It's really just straight shea butter and cocoa butter. So again, a little goes a long way. Your skin will actually retain the moisture a lot better than a non-natural body moisturizer. Now me, I don't have psoriasis and I don't have eczema, but my body skin is extremely dry. So I find in my line, the body butters and the body jelly and the body oils keep me moisturized all day. This sometimes I do have to reapply after a few hours. But overall, it's a great moisturizer. If you're more normal to dry skin, you can use it. If you're excessively dry, then the body butters or the body oils might be a better option for you. Okay, now let me actually get into all the hair products that I have. The first product I'm going to talk about, which you can't see because my window is really bright, but this is the Tui Moisturizing Leave-In Conditioner. Carol's Daughter, we have 2 leave-in conditioners. Tui is one of them, and then the Black Vanilla is the other. The difference is the Tui is the one we typically recommend to customers that have natural hair, or if your hair is basically healthy. The Black Vanilla is the other, and it's a little bit heavier, it's a little bit more moisturizing. It's the one we normally recommend to our relaxed customers, or to our white customers that if you color your hair, or if your hair is just dry, or drier and more frizzy, then the Black Vanilla is a better one for you. But basically, these are leave-in detangling conditioners. You use these, of course, after you wash your hair. And these are actually supposed to be used like a daily refresher. Now, one thing that's pretty typical with people who are biracial like me, or with African American hair, is we don't wash our hair as often as our Caucasian people. Mainly because our scalps are the complete opposite as your scalps. With white people, you know, your hair gets greasier if you don't wash it every day. Our scalps get drier. Our scalps don't produce natural oils. So that's why we don't wash our hair as often. And that's why we actually have to use moisturizers to put the moisture back in. And so if you're a person that needs a good light leave-in conditioner, this is a great product. This is something that can be used daily. It doesn't wet, it doesn't put a film on the hair. It just puts a light blanket of moisture, which is great. The Tui I love, and this is a great product for anyone who, white or black, if you don't wash your hair as often, if you're very active, like me, I'm a runner. So I sweat really easily, and I live in the South where it's really humid, so, you know, my scalp, you know, I sweat really easily. The Tui actually has sage and lavender in it, and the lavender and sage almost acts like a deodorizer almost. This would be a great leave-in for someone who smokes, because basically you spray it in your hair and your hair actually smells wonderful. This has a very sweet, kind of fruity fragrance to it. It deodorizes the hair. It balances the oil. If you have an oily scalp, or if you use a lot of oily styling products, you can spray this in your hair, and it helps break down the buildup, and it balances the oil in your hair and your scalp. This product I've actually already talked about in my April favorites video, and this is Margarets Magic. Basically, this is a restorative cream hairdress. It has wheat germ to fortify and soybean oil to condition, and this helps repair your hair if it's chemically treated, if it's damaged. This can be used as a moisturizer. This can be used as a styling product if you use any type of heat. Let's say your hair is naturally curly, if you're white or black, and you have to flat iron it or blow dry it straight. This is a great product to use. It'll help keep it smooth, and it'll help protect your hair from like getting any type of damage from any heat styling tools. But another neat thing about this is that you can actually mix this with a conditioner, and it turns into like a deep conditioning restorative mask. I actually have a friend who's white. She colored her hair, and her hairstylist actually bleached it way too light, where it was like straw. And she basically mixed this with another product that we have, the hair smoothie, and just basically used it like a conditioning mask, and left it in her hair for like 30 minutes, rinsed it out, and her hair basically felt like silk. It wasn't frizzy. It didn't look like straw anymore. So this is a great product. For our black customers, if you're looking for a moisturizer that's not greasy and oily feeling, this is a great product, because basically it's like a cream, and it doesn't have that greasy, like oily feel to it. Now the next product is the complete opposite from this. This is the Mimosa Hair Honey. This is a shine pomade hair dress. I hate using the word grease, but that's what this basically is, except it's not going to build up like on your hair, on your scalp. Now, not that it can't build up, it can if you use too much. So a little goes a long way with this product. I love it because when I put a lot of it in my hair, I can wake up in the morning and skip a day and not actually have to put moisturizer in my hair. But basically the neat thing, the main key selling point with this product, well, two key selling points, is that it protects your hair from burning, from any type of flat iron, pressing comb, curling iron, whatever. But the neat thing about this product is that it contains no water. Now what that means, when you put a product in your hair that contains no water, it basically acts as an anti-humidifier. In the South where I live, it is so effing humid. And for people like me who have naturally curly and wavy hair that get it chemically straightened, I do get a lye shea butter base relaxer every 10 weeks in my hair. The humidity makes my hair go crazy. The humidity makes my hair curl back up. And not only that, this also protects your hair from sweat. Sweat is salt. So us ladies that have naturally curly hair, they get it chemically straightened or get it style straightened. When we sweat, our edges get puffy, our edges start curling back up, we start losing our hairstyle, and when you put this in your hair, it prevents that from happening. So I know at my counter, we basically sell out of this in the summer, because down here in Georgia, it gets really hot, it gets really humid, it's hot as balls right now, and using this product really helps prevents the humidity and prevents the sweat from disturbing your hairstyle. Alright, the next three products are from one of the newer lines that we just introduced, and that is the Minoy line. And it's a sulfate-free shampoo, a repairing hair mask, which I talked about in my April favorites video, and then the repairing conditioner. This line is basically for anybody who has thinning hair, anyone who has damaged hair. If you color, if you chemically straighten, this is the line for you. An interesting fact that a lot of people don't know, I know because I come from a family of beauticians, is that your hair is supposed to grow a ½ inch every month, an inch every 2 months, an inch every 2 months, 6 inches a year. Now, if you feel like your hair is basically staying in the same length, your roots are growing, it's your ends that are breaking off, and your hair is kind of meeting in the middle. And basically, if you use this line, after one use, you see 92 to 96% less breakage and shedding. Now, it doesn't mean your hair is not going to shed. Healthy hair is basically, your hair is supposed to shed, I think, 50 to 80 strands a year. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong. Which sounds like a lot, but it's not. No, it is a lot if your hair is thinning. But I know since I've been using this product, and I've been using this since August, I've seen a huge difference with my hair. My hair does not shed as much. I feel like, even though I know it's probably not growing faster, because that would be absurd, but I just honestly feel that my hair has been growing so much faster. It is so much thicker. This line is amazing. There's the sulfate-free shampoo, which, you know, with sulfate-free shampoos, you're not going to see a lot of bubble action, kind of like the Win stuff that's out, but it's still cleansing the hair. And with these products, you basically twist the lid. You don't completely twist it off, and then it comes out of the center. But you use the shampoo twice, you use the conditioner, this you rinse out immediately. The mask is something that you don't have to use every time you wash. I do. You can use it every other wash or once a month. It is pretty pricey. This mask retails, this mask retails for $29. But basically you want to leave this in for at least 5 minutes. When I use it, I probably leave it in for about 10 to 15. But after 5 minutes, you basically rinse it out. And when you do, you have absolutely no tangles left in your hair. My hair, I know, feels like silk. And while it's wet, I can basically run my fingers through it. It's amazing. And I have two. I have a backup for when I run out of this one. Alright, the last product that I have is the Macadamia. Oh, my nails match. The Macadamia Hold and Control Smoother. This product basically replaced our Kizzy pomade, but it is so much better, so different. And I know it looks like a gel. It's not a gel because it doesn't contain any alcohol. And alcohol basically is what's used in most gels and holding products, and that will actually dry out your hair if your hair is already excessively dry. But this product is amazing. A little goes a long way. It works on anybody. It's for if you have frizz, flyaways, static, for people like me who have naturally wavy and curly hair, and I straighten it all the time. It lays my edges down. When I run, what typically happens if you don't use these type of products is if you have naturally curly hair and you straighten it and you run, the sweat causes your roots to curl back up, and this actually prevents it from happening. This product is also great to use if you do any big voluminous styles like faux hawks or pompadours or, you know, the snooky thing, whatever. You can use this before you blow dry your hair, and it actually will hold the volume while keeping your hair still soft. So I actually love this product. Again, a little goes a long way. I wash my hair basically every 5 to 7 days, and if I use this on the first day to smooth some flyaways, my hair is basically smooth for the rest of the week until I wash it out. Alright, well that concludes me talking about all the Carol Star products I own. Again, I love the line. When I began first working for it, I was kind of like, what's the big deal with natural products? And I was very skeptical. But once I started using the products, I saw a huge, huge, huge difference. And I come from a family of beauticians. My sister owns a salon, my mother owns a salon, and, you know, I've always used salon quality products. And when my mother would give me something like BioSilk or Shea or whatever, I would use it up and be like, okay, give me something else. So this is the longest. I've been using these products for the last 3 years. This is the longest that I've ever been consistent with a company when it comes to hair products. So I am sold. Again, if any of you ladies have any questions, to anyone who's African American that might be viewing this, if you have any questions about transitioning, if you're going from relaxed to natural, or whatever, don't hesitate to ask, because I am knowledgeable on the products, but I also have the knowledge of coming from a family of beauticians to back that up. So please, please don't hesitate to comment or message me and ask. So again, this is Rose, the blogger from My Randomosity. If you found this at all informative, click like and subscribe. I always sub back. And my next videos are going to be more cosmetic related. I'm going to do a tutorial on how to use a beauty blender, how I draw on my eyebrows, because I have absolutely positively no eyebrows whatsoever. I was blessed with the Asian brow. And also, I've gotten a request to do a tutorial on how I've gotten my nails to grow out as long as they are. Yes, these are my natural nails. And I have one nail product to thank for my nails being this long and strong. So I'll do a tutorial on that fairly soon. And I actually just got the email this morning that my May Gossip Girl Birchbox just shipped. So definitely look out for that. And I'm also going to be getting in the next couple of weeks my Beauty Box 5 May box and my Sindulge May box. So definitely subscribe to stay in tune for that. Again, thank you for watching this crap, and I hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon.